Sit. Doc. Sit. Thank you. Good boy. Wait. Come on out of there. It's ready to go outside. Okay, come on, let's go. Morning. It's day 292 of my carnivore way of eating. It's getting so close to 300 days. Amazing. I had a really fun weekend. Went and hung out with my mom on Saturday. We went shopping, got some ribeye. Wow, look how thick they made those. So I'm only getting like 8. Which we had cut at Sam's Club, which is really nice. A nice thing that they do. Costco, you can buy the ribeye, but you got to cut it yourself. So then I went to my granddaughter's slumber party, and I actually stayed the night. I can't remember the last time I slept over at a slumber party. That was fun. I did notice that my weight was up. Before I was so rudely interrupted outside, I was trying to tell you guys that my weight is up like 3 pounds. Yesterday we went to the Chinese food buffet for dinner, and that food definitely caused some inflammation. For breakfast, I'm having scrambled eggs and bacon. So I'm just sitting in here between meetings, and I wanted to say that I went to the Chinese food buffet last night for dinner. I had just meat. I will show you guys some pictures of what that looked like. It was okay, but what I realized is that today I have a headache, and I'm wondering if it's from the margarine that they use. I was sitting there and standing in line looking at the block of butter that they were using to coat the grill, and I realized that butter was just sitting there in big blocks. It was not melting at all. So it was definitely some kind of margarine or some kind of oil that they used on the grill at the Chinese food buffet. We go there a lot because the kids love to go there. So they wanted to go to Texas Roadhouse, which I would have preferred, of course. But we got a lot of kids in this family, so we went to the Chinese food buffet. Needless to say, not feeling my best today. Another thing I wanted to mention is that I am thinking about visceral fat. I was watching a YouTube with Dr. Sean O'Mara, and he was talking about how dangerous visceral fat is around your sides of your belly. So he was saying, like, if you have love handles, which I do, if you have love handles, that's visceral fat. And he was talking all about like the MRI of the visceral fat and just basically how dangerous it is. And so I've been thinking about sprinting, and I have, of course, a bad knee, as many of you may already know, but I'm going to try to sprint on my treadmill. I'm going to try to sprint on my treadmill. My yard is hilly, and even my road outside is hilly, so I'm not going to try to sprint out there, at least not at first, but I'm definitely going to try to start doing some sprinting. Today is December 11th, and I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do a challenge for the rest of the month of December. I hate committing to things and then not doing them. So I haven't quite committed yet, but I've been thinking a lot about it, like, the visceral fat that's on my body, trying to eliminate that through sprinting. So what do you guys think? Should I start? Should I try sprinting? And should I do a challenge? for the rest of the month of December? Let me know down in the comments. My first one. I think that was about, I don't know, 15 seconds or something. That wasn't very fast. All right. That's two. Okay. I'm sprinting at about 3.7. 3.7 is how far up I have it. That's a 4. All right, I did 5 sprints. Those were pretty slow sprints. They were at about between 3.5 and 4.2 miles an hour on my Nordic track. So day 1 down, 5 sprints. I'm gonna go ahead and measure my waistline today so that I can see the improvement. So we'll go ahead and do the rest of the month. I'll try to sprint 3 days a week for the rest of the month and see how it goes. All right, I gotta get back to work. Just came back inside from out walking the dogs. I was gonna do a walk and talk, but what I'm finding is that my dog needs to be trained. So I can't focus on, doing my video while I'm walking the dogs because Dog be freaking out. Dog be freaking out. So with that, I have to do a lot more of a sit and talk or a stand and talk rather than a walk and talk. Tonight we are going to have liver and onions with bacon. I'm gonna saute the onions in the pan, but I'm not planning to eat any. Here is how my liver looks before I get ready to cook it. I'm gonna season this up and this is gonna be delicious. This is how the liver looks after it's pre-cooked, par-cooked maybe. This is the gravy. This is just the drippings from the liver. 1 cup of water and about 2.5 ounces to 3 ounces of cream cheese. Okay, so I also added in about 1/4 cup of heavy cream. So let me give this a taste, see if it needs any seasoning. Good, needs a little salt. So this is how this looks. I am going to put some bacon in it. I'm going to put it down for a few minutes, and that's going to be that. But let's take a little taste of the liver. This is how it looks. So good. I don't know who I grew up liking liver, but it's delicious. Right. This is how it looks. My husband will have onions to go on top of his, but I don't want that onion in mine. So I just got bacon and gravy and liver, and it should be delicious. So this is my plate. This is liver and gravy and bacon. Oh my gosh, it looks amazing. Here's a taste. So good. I have 15 minutes until I'm gonna start getting ready for the show. So I thought I would do my hula hooping. Right, let's do it. And I'm watching Laura at Eat to Your Health with Carnivore while I'm doing my hula hooping tonight.